So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video where today we are going to be taking a look at what we know so far about the story in Firebase C. From all of the intel, Easter eggs, stuff that we've been told by Treyarch, we're going to put together the storyline that we know so far. Quickly, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 670,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely insane. I guess the next goal is 680,000, so if I could kindly ask you, if you're not already subscribed, if you want to go ahead and do that, I promise you guys I will give you the best videos I can. So getting straight into this, there are multiple documents and radio transmissions we can find in D Machine that tell us how Firebase C is going to begin. At the end of that map we saw all of, along with Team Requiem destroy Project End Station. Continuing on with their journey to stop the Omega Group, they are now going to their next location, which is Outpost 25, which is an old military base called Firebase Ripcord that is now being used by the Omega Group to continue on with their experiments with the Dark Ether. After Omega reactivated the Cyclotron and D Machine, that then opened up multiple Dark Ether portals around the world, and one of those anomalies is located in Kisan. So the Omega Group went there, built a chamber around the portal, constructed a facility, and began their experiments.
This is Dr. Alexandra Valentina, Psychotronics Research Lead for Omega Group. It is the 1st of November 1983. I have just given the order to reactivate the Project End Station Particle Accelerator. It is a monumental moment in Soviet history. Some, including myself, might even call it a turning point. 2 officers have volunteered for the task. Their courage and sacrifice represent the pinnacle of Soviet strength. Their names will be echoed through Lubyanka's halls. They will be remembered as heroes. It has all happened so quickly. 4 months of research, testing, planning, and staging. I must thank Chairman Chebrikov, Chairman Andropov, and the rest of the Politburo. Without their support, Operation Undertaker would not have been possible. With the cyclotron reactivation, not only will we reopen the dimensional gate first discovered by the Germans 40 years ago, but also additional dimensional gates around the globe. With these new gateways opened, we will proceed to Phase 2 and begin the real work. Research of this new dimension and the development of new technologies. These technologies will be critical to our future. It is the turning point that will put us well ahead of our enemies in the West. We were the first. We are the last.
Personal log, Dr. William Peck, November 3rd, 1983. Operation Undertaker has been declared a resounding success. Intel has reported in from around the globe. We have confirmed the existence of multiple dimensional gates. To the surprise of many, including myself, it appears Dr. Valentina's hypothesis was correct. In fact, her results have surpassed expectations. Credit where credit is due. But now we are on to Phase 2, where my expertise comes into play. I received a report that a live specimen has already been acquired and transported to my facility for analysis. The organisms of this other world are unlike anything I've seen. There is so much we can learn from them. It's not just the creatures. It's these crystalline growths. The Colonel wants weapons? Why stop there? We can do so much more.
So from those audio logs we hear of Operation Undertaker. This was to do with reactivating the Cyclotron at Project End Station, where once they did this, it opened up multiple dimensional gateways around the world. Dr. Peck and Dr. Valentina, 2 scientists working for the Omega Group, then moved on to Phase 2, where from a document we can find, we learn of the second part of their plan. It reads, Operation Redacted, author Dr. William Peck, background. 16th of August, Operation Undertaker is given formal approval to be carried out by Special Operations Group Omega. 1st of November, Operation Undertaker is completed. Dimensional gateways open around the world, including one near the Hong Kong district of the Quang Tri Province, Socialist Republic of Vietnam. The 8th of November, Chairman Chebrikov comes to an agreement with Chairman Pan Von Dong to construct a KGB Spetsnaz Omega Group facility outside district capital Kisan. 9th of November, approval is given to Operation Redacted to be carried out by Special Operations Group Omega. And then finally, on the 11th of November, construction begins for the Omega Group site near Kisan. Cover story about recently discovered US chemical weapon being accidentally detonated has successfully resonated throughout the community. Site construction has begun, with completion anticipated by the 15th of February. The Colonel has expressed an using the site to begin testing on Redacted. Additionally, Operation Redacted will focus on further testing with Redacted. Formal request to begin curating volunteers for experimentation has been submitted. Pending approval, expect our full report before March. Dr. William Peck. So what we gather from this is, as I said earlier, after Omega reactivated the D-Machine cyclotron, that opened up portals around the world. One of those portals opened in Vietnam. The Omega Group travelled here, built a facility around it, and are now beginning a new operation. We don't know what it's called because in this text it's just redacted, but we do know the cover story they used to stop the locals wondering what's going on. They told them they are here because they've discovered a US chemical weapon. Of course, we know that's not the actual reason. And then not too long ago we got even more information to do with the story on the Tryout blog. It says Requiem versus Omega. Dimensional breaches continue to open around the world. As both Omega and Requiem work in the shadows to ensure the secrecy of their discoveries, the greater public remains blissfully unaware of the deadly new arms race between the East and the West. As the two sides continue to study the Dark Ether dimension and the Ethereum crystals found within, each strives for an advantage over the other in the ongoing Cold War. The bad news, Requiem has fallen behind. Omega Group's newest research outpost represents their resounding success in harnessing Dark Ether technology for their own gains. Equipped with an on-site dimensional gateway, they've acquired the ability to send soldiers and other conscripts into the Dark Ether to harness Ethereum crystals straight from the source. As a result, Omega Group's scientific breakthroughs in the last several months have surpassed anything Requiem could have imagined. From that then, we learn the true reason of what Omega are doing here. They've discovered a way to harvest Ethereum crystals straight from the source by sending soldiers and other conscripts into the Dark Ether. But the storyline takes a big twist because a character that we are very familiar with, Samantha Maxis, has also been on her own mission. She's been working with someone who goes by the initial R. As of right now, this could be two different characters. Either it is Richtofen, which I think there is a small chance, but more than likely this R character is Redpol, a spy that has been working against the Omega Group, feeding intel and information to Team Requiem and Samantha. Anyway, so this contact was telling Samantha all about Outpost 25. She decided to travel here, but when she arrived, she was captured.
I want you to know that I've been in your shoes, and you can trust Weaver. He's a good man to have in your corner. A good boss. Back in the 70s, West Germany was a major investor and supplier to Iran. In exchange for oil and gas, we propped up their steel industry and aided their nuclear power program. I was there in '79 when the revolution kicked off. Western intelligence agencies coordinated with the CIA to ensure the Shah's safe extraction to the US. But a lot of diplomats and citizens weren't so lucky. Me included. If it wasn't for Weaver's intervention and willingness to go off the books, I'd be a forgotten memory by now. Trust him. Trust me. For now, I'm going to have to go dark. I'm en route to meet a contact in Southeast Asia. He says he knows exactly what Omega Group is planning.
So now Team Requiem are not only here to stop the Omega Group, stop their experiments, but they're also here to rescue Samantha and whoever this R character is. And that's what we know about the story so far for Firebase C. That's how it leads on from D-Machine. We will find more information out as we go along until we get to the release date, but for now, that's what we know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. To me, it sounds really interesting. I am super excited for this map, and I can't wait to see more. If you have enjoyed the video today, don't forget to drop a like rating. It's really appreciated. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.